So the last time this truck went out really was when we ripped the fender flare off this corner and we kind of wrinkled in both rear box sides a little bit. It destroyed the flare, and I've been debating back and forth anyways on trying to do a slightly larger flare. So I ended up ordering these like eBay special ones that are kind of like the old bushwhacker looking with like the bolt-on style. However, they don't actually bolt on. They're meant to go into factory holes if your truck didn't have the box side butchered for giant tires. So I am going to attempt to use these. However, I'm going to make them a true bolt-on flare to try and cover some of these holes and hopefully give us just a little bit more protection. And I figured being a bolt-on flare, it would add some rigidity to the metal, because after you cut the original one out, you got rid of the like lip structure that was there. And so I don't know, we're gonna try this, see what it does. Hopefully it works out. But anyway, just plugging away here. Got wash the side of the truck. I'm gonna get the molding put on it and then see how things start to line up and what we got to do to make it work. So unfortunately, when you do this kind of stuff, you reveal some of your old things. Like, yeah, that was a silver fender when I built the truck, and I just kind of painted it all together. And now pulling the flare all the way off, we're going to be dealing. Hopefully the new flare will hide the silver paint. And then once upon a trip ago, when Chris and I went to West Virginia for Overland Expo East, the flares were coming off on the highway, and so we had actually pulled these and put double-sided tape on them, and we're having to like clean all that old tape off and stuff. But yeah, just working our way towards trying to get all the original stuff off. Then we probably need to run a buffer over the truck to try and get rid of some of the scuffs and scrapes and stuff as much as we can, without going too crazy, because it's going to get more. But and then we'll start working on fitting the new flares. So fun. I will say these do not cover the original line from the original flare. So if you're trying to like replace an old flare like I am, you're still going to see your paint line. I'm a little nervous to do the driver's one. We're going to find out here. But the front ones almost line up hole for hole. Like you can literally take the bolts and go straight through the original hole for the original flare clip. So hopefully we can do that up front. I know we're going to run into some clearance issues trying to turn. Probably, but for now we're just trying to get it cleaned up for this show, and we'll just take it easy. But eventually we're gonna have to trim these like we did the factory flare, so that this thing can actually like turn and stuff. So, but for now, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So we're gonna make a run to the hardware store, come back, see if we can get them bolted up. Well, if you want to see the difference, like that, that's kind of where it's supposed to be bolted right there. You can see where I hadn't painted with my old flare. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hide it. I definitely can't hide that. Like, that is all the way up. That sucks. I guess we're going to go and see if we can get some more of this paint. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the hood. I thought about like that carbon fiber wrap looking stuff. I thought about painting it like this. I thought about trying to do some design around the outside, leaving the center silver, but then painting the edges to match the rest of the truck. I haven't come up with a solid game plan yet. But for today, I at least want to get it so that doesn't look like that. Like a silver hood's one thing, but that looks terrible. Working the fender flares are so big, they were hitting the tire. So we're gonna have to go around. So we marked a line, just took 3/4 inch masking tape and put it on the feature line and let that come in, and we're cutting it there. So yeah, now I just gotta go around. He's cutting, I'm filing, see if we can clean these things up. Try to get this thing to the car show tomorrow. So we are just up and at 'em, headed for the Kalkaska, Michigan Trout Festival car show, which I have agreed to help out with today with our buddies Lance and Byron from Forward Inking and High Five Threads. They are hosting the car show this year at the Trout Festival, and I had a little background experience in that because I helped my dad and his car club host it for years. So we got Spike all cleaned up, and we're gonna head that way and see if we can hang out for the day and lend them a hand. Well, whew, that was a long day. It was a beautiful day, which is kind of rare, quite honestly, for the Trout Festival show. I've literally driven home from this thing in snow, but today it was like in the low to mid 60s and sunny and gorgeous. I think I actually might even have a sunburn on the bald head. Absolutely beautiful. Probably the biggest turnout there's been here, and if I had to guess, I'd say 15 to 20 years. It was like 130 cars. Didn't even get a chance to walk around, really. It was so chaotic, just trying to help. So anyway, now we're gonna see if we can make our way back home in the giant Tacoma, which I did get a bunch of compliments on. It's funny, people like this four-wheeling junk.